had a welcome to the NBA moment since you joined the league?
I've always talked about I think one of the first games I played solid minutes was against 76ers. I had Joel, a Kansas guy, and I remember running through the lane, and he gave me a big nudge, knocked me off my path, and said rock chalk. So that was kind of a welcome to the league, I guess, moment.
Any memorable jersey exchanges since you got in the league?
No, I don't think so. No, not that I remember. No.
Grady, I'm curious, do you have any sort of NBA hot takes you want to get off your chest, like a dunk should be worth 3 points, or like Kobe's the GOAT, or anything like that?
I mean, maybe eventually a 4-point line would be pretty cool.
Really?
It'd be interesting.
Practical?
Just a lot to think about, but I don't know. You scoot it back far enough where it's a tough shot, maybe.
I mean, it's not a current 3-point shot. If everybody can hit it, not that tough a shot, right?
Yeah, I mean, at a high rate, the game's changing, so quick, but eventually, I don't know, you put it about at half court, you might have to.
Gradey, is there a first or second year guy not in this game who you think deserved to be here as well as your rising star?
No, I think everyone, that's here, deserves to be here. Put in the work, I'm grateful for that opportunity to be here, and that's really all I'm thinking about, and I'm excited to play with these guys out here that I don't usually get the chance to.
Gradey, what's the best piece of advice you've received since joining the league?
Just be prepared for anything. It sounds simple, but talking with my vets, Garrett Temple, I feel like I'm always talking about, his knowledge of the game that he's taught me. But yeah, being prepared, an 82 game season, there's so much stuff that can happen. I feel like our lineups change every single night. So, just be prepared when your name's called.
What's the quickest way to make your coach angry?
A lot of stuff. Defensive assignments, I feel like. You play good defense, you stay on the court, you don't, you get off the court quick. So
Grady, there's this idea that, the young guys, the rising stars, winners, could sort of wreck the All-Star game, could sort of bring competitiveness back to the All-Star game. Do you guys feel any pressure to do that, or you just kind of, you guys are here to win, no?
No, we have nothing to lose. We're here to go out there and compete, just like you said. At the end of the day, it's basketball, and we want to win. So, anyone in front of us, we want to beat. It's self-explanatory, but yeah, it's a cool field. This is obviously my first time, but different than past years. So it's going to be interesting to see, and hopefully get in the game where we play those guys.
So you're going to save the All-Star game? No pressure at all.
Whatever, that's the goal.
What's going on, Grady? Wild with the Athletic. Quick question for you. I don't know if you remember last year during the draft, we asked you who your most famous contact was, and you told us Bill Self. This year, has that changed at all? Who's the most famous person in your contact right now? Still Bill?
Yeah, I like Bill. Being in Toronto, you got Drake.
If you FaceTime Drake right now, you think he'd pick up?
No. No.
Had to try.
No, I'm not going to bother him with that.
Say no more, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of NBA shooters?
Steph. Say Ray Allen. Reggie Miller for me, just what I've learned from him. I'm gonna say my mom. She wasn't a shooter, but she was. She taught my mom mechanics, so she was more in the post. But that doesn't really count. But she taught me how to shoot.
Yeah, she taught you how to shoot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grady.
Of course.
Grady, what's your favorite All-Star weekend?
The Vince Carter dunk contest. I feel like I've seen that all week. Before every game. But yeah, that's the most iconic for me. The other dunk contest in Toronto with Zach LaVine and those guys. But yeah, I just remember being as a kid and trying to recreate those dunks.
Was 2016 All-Star the best All-Star weekend? It was Zach versus Aaron, and then three-point contest was also Devin Booker versus Steph.
Yeah.
And it was Kobe's last All-Star too.
Yeah, special for sure. I think, like what I said about the dunk contest, that's what I remember most about that. I remember being, I don't even know how old I was, but we're trying to recreate those dunks and just watching those on replay, really.
What's the craziest dunk that you think you're going to be back right now?
I can go between the legs. I don't really do it anymore, but I've been doing that since freshman year of high school. That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing it.
I'll
Can
try.
we expect any jersey swaps with you?
I don't know. I hear someone over there, but no,
And
I don't know anything about that.
And how do you plan to play on the main game on Sunday?
Sorry, what was that?
How do you plan to actually make it and play in the main game on Sunday?
You know, every game at a time, you know, just like the season, but, you know, we got a different format this year. I mean, I'm new to it, but there is a different format. So, I mean, just go out there and play basketball at the end of the day.
Did Scotty say anything for you for this weekend? Because obviously he was an all-star last week. Share anything with you?
Yeah, just enjoy it. You know, try to be involved in everything. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but at the end of the day, just, you know, be grateful that I'm here. So that's what I'm trying to do. Of course.
I know last year you didn't make the Rising Stars game. This year during the game, how proud are you? How proud are you of the progress that you have made year to year?
Really proud. You know, this is one of the goals me and my dad wrote on paper. You know, before the season, we do this thing before every season since I've been, you know, a freshman in high school, where we, you know, take a piece of paper and write down what I want to achieve throughout the year, and this is one of the main things on it for kind of a personal goal. So, you know, it's cool to look back at that and see what we did.
I'm assuming your dad's here with you for All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, the whole fam.
That's got to be a really proud moment.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Gradey, who would be your LA 28 starting five?
My what?
Who would be on your LA 28 Olympics starting five?
I'll say Steph, Bron, KD. I don't know, Jokic, and I like Donovan Mitchell.
And you talk about dreams there. Do you have any Olympic ambitions of your own?
Sorry,
Do
what?
you have Olympic ambitions of your own?
Of course, you know, that'd be a huge goal. You know, that's kind of a life achievement right there. So that's something I strive for. Yeah.
And anything that you're looking forward to in the LA Olympics, like American?
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm just, you know, it's kind of cool to see this in the U.S. You know, I feel like that's a change for a while, and so, yeah, the excitement in the country will be pretty fun, and seeing the new games. Yeah, I'm excited. I know. I'm glad I don't have to do them anymore. I was the only one last year, so I wasn't forced too much. But on the other hand, I was forced to do everything. So, I don't know. But this year, a lot of the guys, like, they got pink backpacks, little lunch pails. You got to take care of the cards on the plane, all this stuff. Yeah, last year I had to do all of it, and I was. The most? I don't know, the history of, you know, the Garden, places like that have kind of that, you know, history behind it is cool to see, and you kind of feel that vibe in the gym. The least, I don't know. I don't really have a least. I mean, I'm grateful to play in every NBA city. So. Yeah, of course. Yep.
In the NBA draft in 2023, I asked you what you're most hyped about to be playing in the city of Toronto. And you said one of the most things you're hyped for the most is getting Drake to wear your jersey. Has that happened yet? And if it hasn't, is it going to happen one day?
I don't know. I don't know if he's wearing my jersey. You know, I got to meet him, you know, throughout the year. You know, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully one day he might be wearing a jersey.
That's dope. And then what's your career high, all-time career high in any game at any level?
Oh, I think I had like 40 in middle school.
40 piece? As a 13-year-old, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And the last one we're at, what's your favorite career moment so far of your life? Last year and a half, the number one highlight reel that will stand out amongst the rest. Your favorite individual play?
You said like personal or just?
Yeah, individual play, like
Oh.
on the Gradey did highlight reel forever, number one right now.
I don't know. One thing I always think about, you know, playing against the Lakers and LeBron, my whole family was up here. And, you know, I feel like any game where my whole family gets to make it out is what I, you know, remember the most. And so I had a pretty solid game against them at home, you know, against LeBron. And, you know, my brothers got to watch that game, so it was pretty cool.
Thanks, Gradey.
1v1 for getting you to 11 winning.
Probably you. 11-0.
Thank you.
Okay.